So, so today I want to talk about my political ideology as far as I lean politically. Didn't make it clear in the other videos that I have on YouTube that where I stand politically. So I am an economic distributist. I believe that state socialism as well as private capitalism or free market capitalism is equally exploits the workers. And I believe that the way we can combat this is to have a wider ownership of the means of production, similar to mutualism, or it could be considered a state capitalist system or welfare capitalist system, or even market socialism. But the one I champion is one that puts the people first in a populist way, but also has the authority to enact the people's will. So what I mean by that is, I don't agree with Marx's theory that capitalism is all the world's problems. I don't believe that. I believe that, yes, capitalism in its core can be the root problem, but it's not always the case. I think that there's many people in history who, like Hegel, like Keynes, John Maynard Keynes, and many other philosophers that I've read, that they argue that it's not merely the capitalist system, but the unequal distribution of goods as well as services in that system. So when I say I'm a distributist, I'm not saying I'm a communist fully, or that I'm a free market capitalist fully. I'm saying that I believe that both systems are equally exploitative, and I believe that the better system is one that has a mixed economy that works for all, that has more small businesses. We still have certain firms, we have certain industrialization, but overall we have more distribution of goods and more widespread ownership. And that's one of the things I'm trying to get across in my videos, is that I'm for the people. I can't say I'm a socialist, because if I said I was a socialist, I'd be saying that I'm basically for Marx's works as well as Engels' works. I don't agree with Marx on a lot of stuff. I in theory would be called a socialist by the right wing, but in practice I'm more of a economic distributist / mutualist. And I believe that the ownership of property needs to be widespread, like I said, but also I believe that that the way America is right now, I don't care who gets in the White House, whether it's Trump or Kamala. I just want someone in there who actually does the will of the people. And I don't really care who gets in, but what we do need is we need more government intervention. I'm just going to say it how it is. We need more government intervention, more specifically in certain economic sectors where it's failing. Like public housing, we need more of those. We also need to get rid of this massive wealth inequality. We need to find a solution to that. We don't have to. I don't believe that a cap is the best way, because I believe that we should have as much growth as possible. But we need more government services. I believe we had more welfare for people who are poor. We had more benefits for people, as well as an incentive to work, higher wages. We could get that economy going like that. We could actually, make changes, and we could actually help the people. So what I'm saying about distributism is it's a third way. It's different from both communism or fascism, and it's different from capitalism or purely free market thinking. It is a third way, and it's a way to basically get us out of this economic downturn. I think that we can really help our people if we just have this distributed system, and we actually implemented it with other systems that work, other parts within the system that work. And I believe we could actually make it work for everyone based based on any creed, it would work for everyone. And I believe that would really help the people. And we could also, like, I'm more of a traditional values person, but we wouldn't have a state religion like the Trump supporters want. We wouldn't have a state religion, but we'd have a state secularism. Phone confirmation. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, is that America needs a third way, a third party. And that's what I believe in personally. I don't believe in the two-party system where, you either have to pick one or the other. If you aren't, you're anti-democracy, tinfoil hat wearer. I don't believe that. So I believe that America needs a new system, and I believe that distributism or any other mixed economy system would work. I talk about it in my book also, The War on Populism, which I'm going to release soon. So that should be good, but we need a new system. We need a new system that's not too far away from capitalism, but also isn't too communist or too socialist. We need a new system that takes the good from both the left and right. Because I'm not left or right. I'm radical center. I believe in populist rhetoric as well as center-left policies that's for the people. And I believe that the way we can achieve this, because I think that distributism has some great ideas. I don't agree with everything in distributism, but that's my main philosophy that I agree with, or mutualism, because I believe that if we had a more decentralized monopoly on capital, and we actually got people the jobs they wanted for their labor, that would be good. That would be good for society. We don't need a society that's so freaking unequal. I feel like, and also market socialism. I think that market socialism is also equally. It's the thing about market socialism is, I agree with some parts of market socialism, but I don't agree with it mostly compared to distributism. So I believe when it comes to market socialism is that I think socialism could work with a market. I really do, but I wouldn't consider myself a market socialist. I consider myself a distributist, but I have some further socialist leanings, especially when it comes to the people overall, as well as regulation of capital. But I don't believe in the full socialist mark, the full socialist like trademark. So that's basically where I lean politically. I'm an economic distributist, and I'm radical center. I am very anti big business and very anti corruption. I'm also for the people, whether that's Republican or Democrat. I don't care who you are politically, as long as you're for the people and you're not for the minority. So that's where I lean politically. Like I said, I might be a little bit more left-leaning than right-leaning, but I'm more of that center-left framework. But I also don't believe in partisan politics, as well as the way that America is going, especially towards radicalism. Well, actually, I don't care about the radicalism. I just don't like how it's becoming partisan, where you have to either be left or right. So that's where I lean politically, a radical center. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. More on the way, but yeah, distributism for the win. And hopefully we can get a better economic system that has more small businesses, because it's more about the small businesses than it is about big business that I think will make this economy roar. So that's what I'm fighting for, and I'm going to keep fighting, especially in politics. So we'll see. But yeah, that's where I stand politically. All right, bye.